TWF, Dynamite. I am Jim Ross here with Trini Kwan and with Wade Barrett. And today on Dynamite, we're going to have Santa Claus here first. Well, Jim Ross said, that's going to be good to see Santa Claus again, Trini Kwan said, here on Dynamite, I tell you one other thing Wade Barrett says, seeing Santa Claus and Jesus Christ all this month and all next month, when are they both going to be in a film together? Well, that's going to happen sooner or later. But first, we got Santa Claus. Well, Wade Barrett said, I'd like to know when Santa Claus and Jesus are going to be in a film together or not. I guess only time will tell when that's going to happen. I want to say ho 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 and happy Yule. And no, my mistake. Bye. Nothing you can do about that. I just want to say that I'm Jesus Christ, or Jesus the Christ, or Jesus the Healer, and that my birthday is coming up soon. And I know there was a mistake in the beginning of the film when you saw Santa Claus, but that was a mishap. So anyway, I just want to say that the way I looked at it, I just want to say that someone should come down. My birthday's coming up, and I was brought to this earth to teach folks how to be good, to heal the ill, to help those who needed help. But my biggest goal was to die for all the sins of all mankind and womankind, so everyone could go to heaven smoothly. Since, I did that. God and me did that. And I was the gift that God gave everyone 2,000 years ago. And I just want to say, Oscar says, that Jesus, I always worship you. And I always follow you. Now, I know that some folks want to say they don't know when your birthday is. Some folks say April. Some say December. Well, to be earnest with you, the grounds to why some folks think it was April, because apparently in their mind, they think, there wasn't no, I don't know. But to be earnest with you, I was born in December. Towards the end of the year. There's always going to be fight folks who are going to fight over when I was born. They're going to read the holy book from beginning to end. They're going to say, it doesn't say when I was born, but it is what it is. But Yule is my birthday, and I just want to say that everyone knows the true meaning of the word Yule. And Santa Claus, or Holy Fellow Nicholas, as you also call him, he works for God, he works for me. He is the one who brings the goodness. He's the one that brings the joy and glee of my birthday to others every year. He's the one who brings the teachings of God and me to everyone around the world during my birthday. He puts out those gifts the way that I got gifts on my birthday, the way that God gave me to everyone as a gift. So at the end of the day, Yule is my birthday. Oscar says, Jesus, would you mind if I take your likeness with you? Here we go. Well, Jim Ross says you can see Oscar with Jesus right now. And she got the likeness taken. Well, now Jesus got to go now. Well, since I was done talking with Jesus, now we're going to be earnest now, Oscar says. So, Ronda Rousey, former Oscar says, I can't stand up. So, Ronda Rousey, former UFC Women's Heavyweight winner, former WWE Raw Women's Heavyweight winner. You've done a lot of good things during your time in UFC and WWE. But at the end of the day, you never fought me. And you called me out for a TWF Women's Heavyweight winnings that you have only been here for like, a month and a half. So, really, you're not ready for Asuka. Oh, I'm not ready for you, Asuka. Is that right, huh? Asuka, let's be earnest about it. If I would have come to WWE way early on in 25th between while, I would have beat you for the WWE NXT Women's Heavyweight winnings. There wouldn't have been a long streak. Then, after I won the WNXT Women's Heavyweight winnings, then I would have gone to Raw, and I would have won the WWE Raw Women's Heavyweight winnings. Then I would have won the WWE SmackDown Women's Heavyweight winnings. The truth is, Asuka, me and you were going to fight a long time ago. And I'll give you thanks, Asuka, for your long unbeaten. You went unbeaten from 25th between YL until 28th between YL. That's a long time to go unbeaten. Not even Bill Goldberg went that long before he took his first loss. But you know something? At the end of the day, that should be me. And I'm going to be the one who becomes the TWF Women's Heavyweight winner. Alright. Here's how it's going to work, Diva Talk says. Can you give me some room so I can see myself? Come on, we got to do team away. Keep team away, gather away, team away, gather away, fellow away, 6 feet away from each other. Crow 9 between, crow 20 bullshit. But yeah, the truth is, Diva Talk says, I would like to see. Who would like to see Ronda Rousey fight Asuka for the TWF Women's Heavyweight winnings? But, Ronda Rousey, the first thing you gotta do is that you actually have to, work to get that shot. Coming in and beating King Samson 3 times doesn't actually solve TWF Women's Heavyweight winner, does it not? No, it doesn't. So you're going to have to work at that. So the way I think of it is that I fight you then, Diva Talks. I fight you. Yeah, you're right, Diva Talk says. You fight me. You see, you grabbed me and dropped me on my back many weeks back when we're doing, Kurt Angle and I were making our teams for the Survivor Series or the Live Saga. So, today, you fight me, Ronda Rousey. And if you get past me, then you fight Asuka for the TWF Women's Heavyweight winnings. And Ronda, don't let Diva Talks fuck with you, Asuka says. She's good at that. Well, we got a fight going on here between Diva Talks and Ronda Rousey here on Dynamite. And if Diva Talks wins, then Ronda Rousey isn't the TWF Women's Heavyweight winner. Isn't going to be the next one to go for the TWF Women's Heavyweight winnings. But if Diva Talks wins, if Ronda Rousey wins, Jim Ross says, then Ronda Rousey will fight Asuka. And Diva Talks just knocked down Ronda Rousey and then did a hip toss like she does. UFC, And Diva Talks making fun of Ronda Rousey, Jim Ross said. Trini Kwan said, that's not going to work. Diva Talks coming in, and she missed with it. Ronda Rousey got Diva Toxin down. Oh! Now Ronda Rousey's gonna do her move she always does everyone, Trini Kwan said. Well, you know, Diva Talks, I don't know if she'll give up or not in that way, Barrett said. Ding, 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 ding. Here is your winner. Here is your winner. And the one who will now fight Asuka for the TWF Women's Heavyweight Winnings, Ronda Rousey. So Ronda Rousey has won the right to fight for the TWF Women's Heavyweight Winnings by beating Diva Talks here on Dynamite, Jim Ross said. Yeah, Trini Kwan said. Now Diva Talks, she probably gave up. You know, she isn't a wrestler. She's not a wrestler. She's not a fighter. She's never wrestled in WWE or fought in UFC. So you know she's going to give up. Well, you also know that Diva Talks' arms can come right out. You know. So she didn't want Ronda Rousey to pull her arm out and have to put it back in, Wade Barrett says. So you know that's why she gave up. It has nothing to do with her not being a wrestler, or not being a fighter, or not being in WWE or UFC or anything like that. Well, now Trini Kwan said you're back. Now you're shifting, Wade Barrett, because you know that Diva Talks is not a wrestler. She's not a fighter, and that's why she gave up so smoothly to Ronda Rousey. I'm not saying that's the truth, Wade Barrett says. She's not a wrestler, she's not a fighter, but she had to give up because Ronda Rousey pulled her arm out. Well, Jim Ross said it might be true. Ronda Rousey now has the right. Ronda Rousey now has the right to fight Asuka sometime down the road for the TWF Women's Heavyweight Winnings, Jim Ross says. And now she's out of the ring now. I understand now that Gorilla Monsoon now is now going to be talking with Diva Talks, be talking with Asuka after the fight. Yes, Jim Ross, I'm going to be talking with Asuka here, the TWF Women's Heavyweight winner, what she thinks about Ronda Rousey going to fight her. Well, Asuka, Ronda Rousey is now going to fight you for the TWF Women's Heavyweight Winnings since Ronda Rousey beat Diva Talks. Well, why I say it, Gorilla Monsoon. Ronda Rousey did a good job. Good work when she beat Diva Talks. But if that makes her think that she's going to become the TWF Women's Heavyweight winner or beat me for the TWF Women's Heavyweight Winnings, she's got another guest coming. Because sadly, like I've been telling everyone since 25th between in WWE, like I've been telling everyone since 26 between YL and the TWF, no one is ready for Asuka. Well, Asuka feels she believes in herself and she isn't frightened of Ronda Rousey and believes she'll beat her. Back to you, Jim Ross. Well, thank you, Gorilla Monsoon, for talking with Asuka here on Dynamite. And I wonder if Ronda Rousey and Asuka are going to meet once again before Dynamite goes off here. And I do think that we do have one little thing to say before the show goes. Alright, I can't stand up in this ring. Someone from Mattel made it where I can't stand without a stand. And I'm not going to work a lot of time to get that stand. So I'm going to say it like I say it. Asuka, I am now fighting you for the TWF Women's Heavyweight Winnings. I don't know when, I don't know how, I know it's happening. And since I'm a part of Team Angle's team, you just call me the Ford Woman. And I'm going to lead Godzilla and Ricochet and Buzz Lightyear and Aladdin. And also going to lead, what was his other name? I'm also going to lead, Kevin Owens and our win. I'm going to lead them all in that win. And I know we're going to beat Diva Talks' team because I beat her here today on Dynamite. So, and soon I will be the TWF Women's Heavyweight winner. Why not stop there? So, Asuka, I am ready for you. Well, looks like it is all the time we got here for TWF Dynamite. I am Jim Ross for Trini Kwan and Wade Barrett. We hope you like Dynamite, and we'll see you tomorrow.